You're quite high up then, Richard. I'm not that tall. You're overestimating my powers.
Overestimating.
Hello. Happy... Good morning?
No, good afternoon now, isn't it?
Happy sunny Saturday. We are here at Zoo in Telford, and Richard very kindly booked us an animal experience. And what are we going to see today?
We can see raccoons.
And?
We're going to see a skunk and some raccoon dogs.
So, raccoon dogs?
Raccoon dogs.
I'm so excited. I love raccoons. And I like raccoon dogs as well. Although they aren't related, they're more like dogs.
Yeah, they're actually called Tanukis. So
yes.
They originate from Japan, don't they?
Yes, they do. So they're called Tanukis. And I actually, fun fact, I do have a Tanuki tattoo. So if you ever watch our video, see if you can spot it on my arm as well. But it was such a good deal, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think we got it through voucher, so I think I paid £39–40 for it. So for the whole experience, including the park entrance as well, the zoo entrance to say. No, it's a really good deal. Because I think they charge £150 standard for it, so...
I don't know about this experience, but I know some of the experiences are like £100+
Yeah,
so, which, again, for two people isn't terribly bad value.
No.
But always check like Groupon, voucher, there's others, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm sure wherever you can get those types of deals.
Yeah, exactly. It's always worth looking before.
Yeah, because I was reading on their website, I think they have like an agreement with third parties, so they can do deals every now and then.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was such a good value for money, so we're really excited. We did have a bit of a mare this morning though. Someone forgot to read the email confirmation properly, and because of the type of experience we're doing, we need trousers, and it says long shirts like were preferred.
Yeah.
But we didn't buy long shirts because I can't see anyone else wearing sort of long sleeves, and it's very hot. So
exactly. It'd just be too much, really.
But we did have to do a Matalan run to get some joggers and some leggings. So if you are coming to these experiences, make sure you read the email properly. They actually send you a link to say what types of clothing you should wear.
Yeah.
So just to make sure you're prepared for... I think there's a recurring theme of our unpreparedness in these vlogs.
Yeah. I think we'll get better eventually, maybe.
No. But come along with us. Let's look at some animals. We're going to have an animal-filled weekend, actually.
Yeah.
And we get to see some raccoons. Well, one raccoon, and I think his name is Bear, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's go.
Really?
You can't hear me at any point.
I'm
so excited. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if you can hear.
So you first of all, just to give you a little demonstration. He is really friendly, like I say. Usually I just put my hand out to start with. He likes to have a sniff of you. Sometimes he likes to lick your hand. But you can give him a little tickle under the chin, on top of the head. Give him a little stroke, just like a cat or a dog, really. So yeah, he is really friendly. Just take it in turns to come up here, just so we're not all bombarding him at once. But what we usually do is swap around between you. The pair who's going first, if you stand there, so then the other person can get good photos of you. We just stand working around in a circle, but however you want. And we've got loads of time in here, so take your time or keep swapping over, so everyone has a go. But yeah, we'll just go one at a time.
No, he's woken up.
He's got such a lovely little face.
He's beautiful, isn't he?
Oh. It's so strange, isn't it? Because he isn't hurting, like it's not...
No, it's what I always try to explain, like he doesn't bite properly, he's just, you know, mouthing you.
He doesn't just go to jump on you.
mesh on the top of the enclosure, he can easily climb along that upside down. So because he's more active on an evening, usually before we go home, we put lots of toys in here for him, lots of treats, and give him his evening feed. Bears on top of the It's unusual. Right, so this is Banana. She's an albino skunk, she's got a little white. She is really friendly. So when I pass her to you, just have her on your lap, give her a little cuddle.
Look at her.
She usually likes to stick her head just in the cuddle of your arm. So I'll start her over this side.
Does she ever sprayed anyone?
No, so that is my first point always, is that it's very unlikely that she would spray you. They only spray when they feel really scared, really threatened in the wild mainly. Okay, so just put your arms around her, she'll get comfortable. Give her a little stroke. So they will come round, have a little sniff of you and everything, but it is just that we can't stroke them or anything like that. The food that we've got for them, it is chips, so it's up to you whether you want to have a go. It's absolutely fine if you don't, but I am going to pass you a glove round so you don't actually have to touch it with your bare hand. Right, so if you're going to try and get photos of this guy, down, make sure your other finger's out the way, that's perfect. A bit lower, that's it.
Really quick.
Snatching.
How big can they get to?
This is fully grown, so they're only quite small. Like I say, when they have got all that fur, they look bigger, but they don't look any taller or anything. But yeah, they're only quite small. Small dog. You ready for another one?
Sorry, what did you say they were called?
Do they have actual names? Yeah, so this one is Yoshi, and that one's Laufey.
Put those gently.
There's not much difference between them. The one in the trees there is a little bit bigger, and this one at the moment has a really scruffy tail. Years ago.
People are ridiculous.
Not the best pets to keep, but I think because they're raccoon dogs, people just assume they would be like dogs and easy to keep, but they're really not. So even like these guys that we interact with daily, they don't like being petted, stroked, picked up, anything like that. So if you imagine having that in your house, and unfortunately because of that, a lot were given into rescue centres and things when people can't look after them anymore.
So not long finished our experience. We've had a bit of ice cream. We're cool. And what do you think?
I really enjoyed it.
It was so much fun. So there was only 6 of us. It was a pretty intimate group, and we all got time to give Bear a fuss, the raccoon.
Yeah.
And he was so playful. He was like clawing at Rickard's arm, like giving us like playful nibbles, like it wasn't painful or anything.
Yeah.
But he was gorgeous, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, she was saying that he doesn't usually get active during these sort of experiences because obviously they're nocturnal.
Yeah.
But then he started getting up, sort of chewing on people. It was really fun.
He was really playful, and he was hand-reared because his mum rejected him, and the
Yeah,
other
I thought-
raccoons didn't want him.
No, I thought that was a bit sad, but he gets all the fussing, so
We'll have you, Bear.
yeah.
But loved it. Then we got to cuddle Banana, a lady albino skunk.
Yeah.
She was lovely. Rickard was like coddling her like a little baby.
They're getting cosy.
It was just really good. And then we fed the Tanukis, the raccoon dogs, and we fed them clicks, so it was a bit gory. But you could opt out if you weren't comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's just what they eat. So she was saying if you try and give them fruit and vegetables, they're not going to be interested. So it was clicks. But What did you think? Was it good value for money?
Oh, definitely. I
Yeah.
still would pay it if it was full price, to be fair. I think it's really good.
We were in experience for probably an hour, just over, and they weren't. It didn't feel rushed. They gave us plenty of time and that to sort of be with the animals, talking about the animals. The keeper, I'm so sorry, I can't remember her name, but she was really informative. She was really nice and really friendly as well. But
Yeah.
we're gonna have a look around the park now, and we're just walking over to the wolves, so we're gonna flip the camera around and look at the wolves. But the park's open till 5, so
Yeah.
we've got a few hours left of the day.
Yeah.
So let's just look at some more animals.
Let's look at the animals.
And I've got some feed, so I'm hoping some goats are going to want to eat. But
We'll
if
see.
not, it's for Richard's dinner.
Oh, no.
Yeah, excuse me. Hey, I'm in the middle of a talk. Can you leave this until later? Is that possible? Yes, okay, I'll give you a fuss as well. Right, have we calmed it down? Now, the one thing just to talk about very quickly is you'll notice that with Lycan we have a collar on him. There's 2 reasons for that. The first one being is because we work with him in 2 different ways. The one way, how I am at the moment, in that I'll stand in the enclosure. If he wants to bring himself over, then great, he can. If he doesn't, there's no real stress. And the other way is that we've got a lead, actually it's hanging on that gate there, that we'll sometimes bring in and clip onto him. When we clip that onto him, he knows that it's work time, and he'll then let us stand there and sort of paddle down his back, go down his legs, do a health check on him. We can also, he also knows when he's got that clipped on, that you know, any vaccinations and stuff like that we can do without having to restrain him as such, because he just knows by the clipping onto the lead that it's time for him to sort of behave himself and play ball. The other reason the collar is there is because even though he's lovely and very, very friendly, he is ultimately a male wolf dog, and he does still have some of those wolf instincts. So we have to make sure that when we're in here that we are always the alpha male in this enclosure, and that is very, very important. In the wild, the alpha male is obviously the top, or the alpha male, alpha female are obviously the top dogs in the wolf pack, and what would happen is if a lower male was to try and challenge the alpha male, they'd have a fight. And invariably what would end up happening is probably the alpha male or the lower male would get the other one round the throat and pin them down to the ground, and essentially give them the option that they sort of pack it in, accept their place in the pack, or they sadly die, or get kicked out of the pack, one or the other. Now, what we have to do is on the odd occasion, on a very odd occasion, it's happened about once since he was here, if he decides to try and challenge that order, is just hold that collar and hold his head down nice and low. We don't have to pin him to the floor or anything like that, but it's just a case of holding that collar nice and low, and again, keeping ourselves nice and high, and purely through the use of our body language, making him know sort of who's in charge, so to speak. And again, like I said, that is obviously quite important. A, for us when we're working with him, but B, for him, so that he knows where he is in the general order of dominance. Would you stop winding him up? Thank you. I know, it's just trying to push him up. Yes, I know. She's awful to you, isn't she? Yeah. So, yeah, like I was saying, that's the sort of, that's why that's there, so that we can sort of keep him behaving himself when he wants to. Get yourself away. Get yourself away. Right. I think that's about it. I think we've covered everything. If anyone's got any questions you want to ask, please do feel free. I'm going to be over here. Feel free to bring yourself over and ask any questions that you want to. Tyler is just going to continue to wind him up for probably the next sort of 15-20 minutes or so, because that's what she likes to do. Like I said, if you've got any questions you want to ask, please do feel free. Otherwise, hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
72% German Shepherd and 28% Grey Wolf. What are we doing now, Richard?
We're going into the dinosaur bit.
Do you think they'll eat the pellets?
I don't think so.
Why?
I think they're too big. They'd rather have you than a pellet.
Yeah, but it might contain one of their five a day.
Do you think dinosaurs have 5 a day? I don't think they need vegetables, to be fair.
So, well, some dinosaurs only eat vegetables. So, now, what are you going to say to that?
Well, still don't think they're going to eat pellets.
We're going to zoom round, but it's called Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Are these real dinosaurs?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
They're just tame. I mean, you still got to keep your distance because you don't want to get eaten.
No. Ooh.
Travel back to North America over 275 million years ago and explore the age of the dinosaurs.
So if it's spotted from the side, it is going to be uneven flooring. It might be harder for wheelchairs and pushchairs in wet weather. So just something to be wary of.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, what's this one?
Angry Boy.
Looks like a big lizard.
Aren't they all just big lizards? Aren't we all just big lizards?
We're all big lizards. Do you want some pellets, Mr. Dinosaur? I think he said no.
So we're in the Permian period.
But it doesn't say what he is though.
Isn't it?
Oh no, it's a Dimetron. Dimodon.
Trondon?
Dimetrodon.
Dimetrodon.
Whatever it is, we can't say it.
Pronunciation of their names.
Yeah, maybe. So, warning. Please be responsible for the behaviour of your children, as we cannot be responsible for the behaviour of our dinosaurs.
Don't stick your hands in, Richard.
Yeah. We don't want to get eaten now.
Great start. Oh, that's depressing.
Oh. Why do dinosaurs have to die?
I don't think this is the end. So we've still got the Triassic, and then the Jurassic, and the... Help us out, guys.
Yeah.
We just look at litter. I mean, we're not, we've done our exams. We went to school.
Just about.
But, yeah.
Oh, I see some more up here though. What are these ones?
Do I need to be scared? Should I have gone to the toilet before doing this?
I think so. They look like velociraptors. I need to zoom in because no one can see these dinosaurs. There we go, that's a lot better.
They're blending in, part of their natural habitat.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they're protecting the eggs.
Oh. Good girl.
So we're in the Jurassic period.
Isn't it Triassic?
Triassic.
Yeah.
And they're not velociraptors apparently.
No.
So they're
Your turn.
Herosaurs or porcupine saw.
There's not even an eye in
Protect the eggs. She's definitely angry.
Do you know what I've learned from these experiences? Similar. They aren't supposed to be raptors.
I thought they were. It sounds like a raptor call. But it didn't say raptors on their sign. Saying that though, they don't have the big claw. Oh no, it does. It's right at the feet. They've got to be velociraptors.
I was going to say though, do you know what coming to see these dinosaurs that they all have in common?
What's that?
Like they're fine and their dinosaur display.
What's that?
They're like rubber hands.
They have
Rubber hands and rubber feet.
floppy hands and floppy feet. It's just so they don't attack people. That's the way how they keep everyone safe.
Oh, so
I
they
mean,
got like jelly bone syndrome.
Pretty much, but I think their teeth are still real though. So that's why you still can't put your hands in.
Right. I see. What could you? Does that mean you could give one a handshake?
Maybe, but again, you're getting close to its mouth, so it is very muddy, and we are wearing new trainers.
Yeah.
This isn't a wise decision.
Why do I always pick white trainers?
Oh, this is the big one. This is my favourite.
I've got a jelly tail.
Is that a massive dinosaur poo at its feet? We'll have to zoom in. This isn't the king lizard. This is it Cretacean? Oh no.
Allosaurus.
We can say that one. And a Stegosaurus. Do you notice they all sound the same? Do you think?
This one's just a bit. That is a poo, isn't it?
That is a dinosaur poo. I've never seen a dinosaur poo before.
Comment in below. Comment in the below if you've seen a dinosaur poo.
Yeah, do you think the dinosaurs from different countries have different accents like we do? So they roar differently?
I don't know.
I mean, I think that's definitely a thing that scientists should research, is if they have different accents or different languages.
No, it wouldn't be a language. I think, like you said, it'd be an accent.
Yeah, so do they communicate in different ways? Which I think they would. Surely, right?
Rickliff the scientist.
Yeah. Well, now I've been fossil hunting. I am a certified fossil hunter.
I do enjoy dinosaurs, even if we can't say their names.
No, I mean, I find them really fascinating. I love to find out more about them. It's, again, we can't pronounce a lot of their words, so...
Do you know what it is? And I'm going to make us sound stupid. We're not stupid, you know, we're adults who work full time and get by in life, but some people are more academic than others, and
Yeah.
I don't want to assume for both of us, Ricky, but I'm not. We're not academic.
I'm more of a picture guy.
Yeah, but
I like the pretty pictures. I don't really read the words.
the pretty pictures. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Not everyone has to sort of fit into that box, but then when you come to places like this, it's just quite interesting, isn't it?
I agree. Like, I'd love to learn more about them. I just don't think it will sink in. So.
But then when you do things like this, then you just pick up facts as you go along, and you sort of remember more. Like the whole king lizard thing we picked up when we went to the Natural History Museum a few years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we got some more dinosaurs coming up.
Oh, look, they've got all the poos.
We have another dinosaur poo. So I think their poos are actually speakers. So they're sort of blended in. I think.
thought you told me these were real dinosaurs.
Yeah, but it's for when they're sleeping. So.
Cretaceous period.
Yeah, the Cretaceous period.
Oh,
Do you think I could ride its back?
yeah.
I could be king of the dinosaurs.
I think if you ask nicely.
Exactly, like, he looks friendly. Now, T-Rexes are my favourite, Ellie. This is the first time I've only noticed it's only got 2 fingers.
I guess he's only got 2 fingers because there's really not a lot he can do with those hands anyway.
No, there's pretty useless, isn't there? What do they ever do with those hands? Because they're obviously not for balance and they're not for catching their food. So.
Okay, I'm sorry. They're fake, aren't they? But I swear
No.
the animals-
It is moving. That is a real tortoise. Turtle. The crocodile's fake, but the turtle's real. And here's a T-Rex poo, if you wanted to know.
Kind of similar.
Did you know this, Ellie? No. Apparently, many paleontologists believe T-Rexes was actually a scavenger.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
So they're not really. Would they be classed as predator? So it scared the deer away. So just come out of the Jurassic World.
Do you call
Dinosaur.
it Jurassic?
No, Jurassic. Jurassic World Dinosaur Park.
I thought you called it Jurassic because of all the dino.
I mean, it should be called Jurassic. We've noticed that all of their dinosaurs have poos where they hide their speakers. So, I mean, I think that's very good because it's
Genius.
yeah, because it sort of fits in then, so it doesn't stand out.
But wait, you keep talking about speakers. I thought they were real.
They are real. These speakers are for when they're sleeping. So when they the people are around, so they don't get waken up.
So they're like a solid performer then. So they're
Pretty much all year
Wow.
round. So
Wow.
it stops people from obviously waking them up when they don't need to be waking up. So
They deserve a pay rise.
I think so too. I mean, especially the Lizard King.
Standing out in the sun all day,
Exactly.
roaring. I mean,
It's keeping their deer in check, making sure they don't escape.
what would your roar sound like?
Rah! As you can tell, I am not a perfect dinosaur.
You're an imperfect dinosaur.
I'm an imperfectly perfect dinosaur. But we will continue around to see some more
Yeah.
animals. No one's been able to take Ellie's food yet. Everyone,
No.
all the animals just don't seem
They
interested.
don't like me. Oh. end of the day.
It is.
We're just leaving Who's. It's about 4:30, so we've spent a good part of the afternoon here, and I think we've got most of it done. I think we saw quite a lot. I've had a really good time. It's been really nice.
I think it was a good. I thought it was really good. So it's not the biggest, but I think it was. You could get around definitely in a day, half a day if you're quick around with it. So.
Would you come again?
I would.
It's about the return factor as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I would because I would want to try the other experiences. To be fair.
They had foxes, so we couldn't film it too much because people were enjoying their experience. But they had an experience with a silver fox and an Arctic fox. And it looked so good. So it'd be quite good to do that. This was loads going on. People with pythons, owls. So I think. Oh, we're in the car. Our camera died just as we were chatting about our day. But I think we got cut off just saying that it does have a return factor to it. So I think, even though it wasn't that small, and there's actually quite a lot to do for families. So I think if you intended to come for a day, I don't think it would be. I think you could spend a day here. But we didn't sit down and eat. We didn't spend time relaxing. We just sort of walked consistently.
No, I agree. You can definitely spend a day here, so I think it's definitely worth trying. And I think it was a good find because I've never heard of it before. So
no, me either, to be honest. And I think we'd keep an eye out for more Groupon offers. But to be fair, I'd probably pay full price as well, because you think when you pay ticket entries and when you pay to come into these places, it goes towards the care of the animals, so and the running of the zoo and all the husbandry and all of that. So you think. It's got to be worth the price, and especially if you really want to see that animal too. Yeah, exactly. So I'll definitely return again. But we're going to leave it there. I think we're going to go for a pint because while the sun is still out, we're going to chill out for a bit. Got to make use of it, really. Yeah, we don't get often. No, exactly. But we hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe if you have. If you've been to Who's, let us know what you thought of it as well, and if there's any animals that you would like to meet. But enjoy the rest of your Saturday, if it's a Saturday when you're watching this. But we'll see you soon. See you soon. Bye. Bye.